All right, this is Everywhere Haymaker TV, and I got Raul El Diamante Marquez, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. As you can see, I'm dripping sweat here at my gym in the Humble location. I'm gonna have a gym pretty soon open here at the Kingwood location, but we're here in Humble today for my son's open workout to the media, to friends, whatever. They had a good turnout. Giovanni Marquez, he's 13-0 with 6 knockouts. As everybody knows, he's fighting here September 20th at the Bayou Music Event Center. We're excited. We had a nice, little workout just to show, the press and the family members and friends what we've been working on, because he's gonna fight a guy, Wesley Ferrar. He's like 17-2 with 8 knockouts. He had a good amateur background. The guy's only got 2 losses. I'm sure he's up for the fight. He's gonna come here to try to win. So I try to kind of emulate his style a little bit. We know he's gonna move around a lot. Obviously, Giovanni's going to try to bring it and get the knockout, man. We're trying to stop this guy. Gio's looking for a knockout, and just very excited about this opportunity to fight here in Houston again.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I've seen what's it called, the Bayou City Event Center?
Yes,
Event
sir.
Center, and it looks like a nice venue, man. So
yeah, it's centrally location. The location is very in downtown. You can't go
exactly.
around. Yeah.
So should be a hard fight. Do you think this is Giovanni's toughest test yet? Because
I don't know. I mean, Giovanni has had some pretty good opponents. I don't like to match him up with guys who're just gonna hit and they're gonna fall. Like, he's got a couple of them because we had no choice. But he's gotten in there with some guys where he's been tested. He's been some rounds. Like, as you see, he doesn't have all knockouts. Because some of the guys were durable. Some of the guys were experienced. Some of them they come with a winning attitude. Some of them, of course, are opponents. But we think Wesley Ferrar is going to come with a winning attitude. He's only lost 2 fights against some pretty decent guys, and we're looking for the best Wesley Ferrar when he fights Giovanni. Giovanni is going to be at his best too. He's looking to obviously win the fight, but we want to try to get a knockout.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I was watching the fight last night, his last fight.
Yeah.
And it was a great fight, by the way. He went all 8 rounds, but he did good. I think maybe, what's his name, Munoz? Maybe he won 2 rounds, maybe, right?
Maybe, yeah.
But at the end of the fight, man, right, you had Kurt, Scoop, go in there, man. I saw you stay so calm, man. I was just like, man, me as a father, I was like, man, you were just like, hey, man, we'll see. I don't like to get ahead, right, because we always got to show respect to the next fighter coming up, right? But is that a fight that y'all interested in?
We don't know. Giovanni has a big name. He's got a big following here in Houston. He's got the whole background story, with me being an Olympian, world champion. Everybody knows the Marquez is here in Houston, not only in Houston, but worldwide, in the boxing world.
Yes, sir.
So, Scooby-Doo, whatever his name is, he's a guy that needs us. We don't need him. If the wording and everything is right, yeah, maybe we'll fight him down the line. I mean, it's not a fight that we need. He needs us more than we need him.
For sure.
So we look at it that way.
That's nice. And all right, I wanted to change topic a little bit, man. I know you're going to be commentating, right, for the Canelo Crawford fight. Can you tell us, who you think is going to edge that fight?
Well, first of all, I'm super excited that I'm going to be working that fight on Netflix. I'm going to be with the Spanish broadcast crew. I'm super excited. Claudia Trejos, Ernesto Amador, Abner Mares is going to be there. Carlos Aguilar, a bunch of other people that are going to be doing the broadcast. And we have a Spanish group on Netflix, and then we have an English group. But I'm just excited to be what they call the fight of the century.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the fight of the century, but it's definitely the fight of the year, the fight of the decade. I mean, I'm very excited to be calling this fight. I think Canelo is the solid guy at super middleweight. He's the stronger guy, supposedly. He's supposed to be the stronger guy. He definitely got power in both hands, really good power. But then you got a guy like Crawford that's got a very awkward style, a guy that is going to make you look bad, a guy that's hard to figure out. His footwork, his speed, his movement, his abilities, his boxing IQ. It's I don't know, man. It's a 50-50 fight. If you look at this, guys, people talk about the weight issue. Yeah, Crawford has never fought at 168. But he's naturally he's a big guy too. Canelo's shorter than him by an inch. And Crawford's got a 4-inch reach advantage.
Yeah.
When they debuted it, Canelo was 139, Crawford was 137. And then if you follow their fights, 140, Crawford 135, 140, Canelo 147. Crawford only fought once at 154, and then Canelo obviously 160, 168. Kovalov at 175, and Bivol. He tried, but the only reason he tried was because it was a demand from the crowd, from the boxing fans, from the media. He's the face of boxing, so there was opportunities. Like whoever called out Canelo at 168, 175, they know he's the cash cow, that we're gonna make money.
Yeah.
If they call out Crawford, there's no money there, you know. So that's the reason why Canelo was able to move up and down all over the place and make those fights with guys that are in different weight classes. Now we got Crawford that called him out, you know. And why are they gonna fight? Because Canelo called him out, and he's moving up to. I mean, Crawford called him out. Yeah, Crawford, and he's moving up to 168. Big event, big, huge, on Netflix, worldwide, free on Netflix, right? Yeah. So, who's gonna win? I don't know, man. It's a 50-50 fight. Sometimes I say Canelo's gonna win, but there's no reason why you don't think Crawford is gonna win. Has it been done before? I think Crawford has definitely the skills to do it. He's got he's got the dog in him. He's got the hunger. We're not seeing. I don't think he's gonna fight the best Canelo. I think he's fighting Canelo past his prime. I think Canelo was better in the Triple G fights back when earlier in his career, you know, when he was trying to make it big and be the face of boxing. So it's a toss-up, man. I don't know, but if anybody could do it, it's gonna be Crawford because I think Crawford, besides all the skill set that he's got and talent, he's a special guy. Yeah. And you got 1, 2, 3, a couple of people that I could count on my hand that they're special. They're special. Manny Pacquiao, 106. Look how he rose all the way to 147, 154, fighting a big dude like Margarito, destroying Margarito. A big dude like me. If you see Manny Pacquiao, he's not that big. You know, moving all the way up to 154 when he beat Oscar De La Hoya. All those guys. You know, Roy Jones moving up to heavyweight. He beat John Ruiz. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. They done stuff like that. But those guys are special. They're God-given. They're just, you don't find so many of those guys. Son contados. You could count them on your fingers. You know what I mean? There's not that many guys that are special like that. And if anybody's special like that, I believe that is Crawford. Yeah, for sure. And we'll see. I'm not saying he's gonna win. Yeah. But if anybody's gonna win and has a chance of doing it and pulling it out, it's gotta be Crawford. Yeah. But Canelo should be the winner. I mean, he's, you know, we always know when you fight boxing mathematics. Yeah. A big dude or two guys that are very talented at the same, you know, they're about the same, they're good fighters, but it's always the bigger guy that's gonna beat the smaller guy. It always happens. But the situation is different because you have a special guy in Crawford. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see if he can make history being like a 3-time undisputed man. Like, I feel the same way too. 50-50 fight, you know. I think Terrence Crawford is special, man. And like you said, if anybody can pull it off, it's him. Yeah. You know, because when Charlo fought him, man, like, I was like, okay, you know, he has a height. Maybe he could give him some heart. Charlo, I'm sorry, but Charlo's not Crawford, man. Yeah. Crawford is, he just, I see it in him. I see, they say that he didn't look good against Madrimov. Yeah. Madrimov is not Canelo. Styles make fights. Madrimov is very awkward. You know, that guy's a good fighter. You know, he gives you a lot of angles and movement. You know, he's moving around a lot. The way he attacks. Canelo, like, we saw him in his last fight with Skull. Cool. Yeah. He's very flat-footed, very slow on his feet. Couldn't cut off the ring. He didn't cut off the ring. He didn't pin him in the corners. Or like, he didn't have that killer instinct. Yeah. Even when he fought Charlo and Munguia, he dropped Munguia. He hurt Charlo. The older Canelo, I mean, the younger Canelo, back in his days, he had that, let's go, get him, that killer instinct. He was like, you know what? Let me just get the win. Let me just get the money back. I'm going to get paid anyways. I feel that way. But maybe this fight has gotten Canelo to get that hunger, get that, you know, a lot of people think Crawford's going to win. Yeah. And I'm not saying he might win because other people are saying because other top. No, from what I know about boxing since I was 8 years old, you know, being a top amateur, Olympian, world champion, broadcasting, covering. I covered fights on Showbox when you see prospects grow on to be contenders and world champions. Like, out of that series, like, I want to say like 90 world champions came out of that World Series. So I seen guys when they were professionals, they barely turned pro. As a matter of fact, you know what? It wasn't on Showbox, but I did one of Crawford's early fights on Top Rank. He fought in Denver. I think it was his pro debut. And when I saw him, I was like, man, that kid's pretty good. And look at him now.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's the Super Bowl of boxing, like everybody says. You know, I know it's repetitive, but just to be there for me, like I'm super excited. You know, I was with Showtime for many years. They stopped doing boxing in 2023. 2024 was a slow year for me, but I've still been covering fights on DAZN, Demetrius Alita, Big Time Boxing USA, some fights on ESPN Plus. I did a fight last year. I did Dana White's first fight when Colin, the guy that's gonna fight Colin Walsh fought.
He's fighting
Fernando Vargas. Vargas Jr.
Yeah.
I did his last fight last year in Dublin, Ireland on UFC Fight Pass. So, and now I'm doing this with the Spanish broadcast crew, man. I'm excited, bro.
I mean, you, like I always say, you've seen it up close, commentating and everything. So I figured, man, I gotta ask you because you've seen it personally. Right. You know, it's a little bit different from me, right? I get to see it from the TV, but yeah, man, definitely want to ask you. All right, well, speaking about Canelo Walsh, just before I let you go, man, who do you think will win between him and Vargas? Because they both seem equally matched up too.
Yeah, they both need each other. They're two hungry lions. Colin Walsh, he's Irish. I've seen him fight. He's got power. He's got that one-punch knockout power. He surprised me in Dublin when he won by knockout. I think in the first or second round, he whacked the guy out of there. I forgot his name, but I thought that guy was going to go more rounds, and Colin Walsh did great. He's young. You know, he's confident. And of course, Fernando Vargas got the Vargas legacy, the Fernando Vargas family. You know, of course, I fought Fernando Vargas. I mean, their experience. All his brothers. You know, they're a team. They work together. I think it's a very evenly matched fight too. I think it's an exciting fight. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. The fans are going to win, man, with this fight because it's going to be an action-packed fight.
Yeah, I actually like the card too. You got
Billy
and Nelson Martinez.
That's bombs away, dude.
Those three fights right there.
That's bombs away right there. Yeah. So I'm excited. You also got the guy that went to the Olympics from Mexico.
Oh yeah, he's there. Verde, right?
Verde. Verde. I kind of like to follow him because
me too.
You know, he won a medal for Mexico, and you know, there was a lot of hype about him. He signed with Canelo, so hey, it's going to be a fun night. I'm super excited to be there with Claudia Trejos, Ernesto Amador, Abner Mares, you know, the rest of the crew. Super excited to be there, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you again, Diamante, man. Nice seeing you again, brother. And I wish you the best, and I hope we have a lot of fun over there, brother.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right.